Have you ever looked at a huge monument, like the Eiffel Tower, and thought, I wonder if I can sell this for scrap metal? Probably not, because you are a normal person. But in 1925, one man looked at the tower and didn't see romance. He saw 7,000 tons of iron waiting to be stolen. Meet Victor Lustig, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower. Back then, the tower was a rusty mess. The government was broke, and Parisians actually hated it. Victor saw an opportunity. He forged a fake government ID, rented a luxury suite at the Hôtel de Crillon, and invited the top scrap metal dealers in Paris. He told them, "Gentlemen, this is a state secret. The government has decided to demolish the tower, and I am here to sell it to the highest bidder." He found the perfect victim, André Poisson. Poisson was new in town and insecure. He desperately wanted to be a big shot. But Poisson was suspicious. Why was everything so secretive? So Victor did something genius. He confessed, "Sir, my salary as a government official is very low. I need a little extra." Poisson smiled. He understood bribes. He handed over a massive check for the tower, plus a huge bribe. Victor took the cash and fled to Austria. He waited for the news of his arrest, but days passed and nothing happened. Poisson was so embarrassed that he had bought air that he never went to the police. So, what did Victor do? He went back to Paris a month later and tried to sell the tower again. A true legend of fraud. Selling the Eiffel Tower is cute. But in 1925, a Portuguese man named Alves dos Reis asked a much better question. Why steal money when you can just print it? Meet Alves. He wasn't a financial genius. He was actually an engineering dropout who drew his own diploma with crayons. But he had a plan so audacious it broke the economy. He forged a contract from the Bank of Portugal. He stamped it with "top secret" and added a fake signature. The document said, "We need to print money for the colony of Angola. Keep it quiet." He took this paper to London, to the official printing house, Waterloo and Sons. These were the guys who printed real money. Alves told them, "Gentlemen, this is a secret mission. Print 200,000 banknotes and don't tell anyone." And guess what? They believed him. They didn't call the bank to check. They just fired up the printers. Here is the crazy part. Alves wasn't counterfeiting. He was creating real money. Same paper, same ink. The only problem? The serial numbers were duplicates of bills that were already in people's pockets. He returned to Portugal with suitcases literally bursting with cash. He started spending like a maniac. He bought castles, jewelry, and luxury cars. He got so rich, he actually bought his own bank to launder the cash. It was an infinite money glitch. The Portuguese economy started to flood with cash. Inflation went up. People were confused. But every glitch gets patched. In 1925, a fraud investigator noticed something impossible. 2 banknotes sitting on his desk. Both were genuine, but they had the exact same serial number. The police raided Alves's house. They found mountains of cash stacked to the ceiling. The scheme collapsed, the currency crashed, and Alves went to jail. But he died a legend. The man who didn't steal from the system, he just duplicated it. You think selling an airport or printing money is crazy? Hold my beer. Meet Gregor MacGregor, a Scottish soldier who didn't sell a building, he sold a country that didn't exist. In 1820, Gregor returned to London. He wore a fancy general's uniform with fake medals and announced, "I am the Prince of Poye." He claimed Poye was a paradise in Central America. He said the rivers were full of gold, the soil was fertile, and the natives just wanted to help you. He even wrote a 300-page guidebook about the architecture and the government of Poye. It was all a lie. Poye was just a mosquito-infested jungle, but the people of Scotland believed him. They were desperate. They sold their homes, their farms, and their shoes to buy land in Poye. They exchanged their real British pounds for fake Poye dollars. In 1822, two ships filled with 250 settlers sailed across the ocean to the promised land. They expected a harbor, a city, and gold. They arrived and found nothing. No city, no port, just a swamp. The prince had sent them to die. They built huts from mud and waited for help, but only mosquitoes came. Most of them died from malaria. And where was MacGregor? He was already gone. He took the money and moved to Paris. And the most unbelievable part? He tried to sell the same fake country again to the French. He caused a financial crisis, lived a life of luxury, and never went to jail for the fraud. A true legend of lies. Thanks for watching Yurami. If you want to buy a bridge in Brooklyn, email me. Otherwise, hit subscribe